Dear learners, heartiest greetings to you and welcome to our online class. Hope you are have energy, and I also expect you have watched the last class in which I discussed voice, and today I will discuss the next part of voice. Dear students, in last class I have discussed voice on two rules by which you can solve the voice of 12 sentences. And in last class I have completed rule number 1, which is for all continuous tenses. And today I will discuss the rule of all non-continuous tenses. Non-continuous tenses. Dear learners, now we will follow the whiteboard. You can see the whiteboard. Our today's topic is voice, and you have already known that voice is of two types: active voice and passive voice. And in last class we have finished only one rule by which we have completed the voice of 6 tenses: present continuous, present perfect continuous, past continuous, past perfect continuous, future continuous, and future perfect continuous. But today we will learn the rule by which we can solve the voice of non-continuous tenses. Non-continuous tense means, except continuous tenses, all tenses are non-continuous tenses, such as present indefinite, present perfect, past indefinite, past perfect, future indefinite, and future perfect. Dear learners, follow the rule of non-continuous tenses. Rule of non-continuous tenses. The rule is object, auxiliary of next tense. Auxiliary of next tense. We have already learned that auxiliary means helping verb, and auxiliary of next tense. Next tense means if you change the voice of present indefinite tense, then you have to take the auxiliary of present continuous tense. If you change the voice of present perfect tense, then you have to take the auxiliary of present perfect continuous tense. Okay? Then past participle or V3, verb number 3. Then extension meaning the additional part of the sentence, the remaining part of the sentence, and the word extension is in a bracket because extension won't be always in the sentence. You won't have extension always in the sentence. If you have extension, if you have additional part in the sentence, then you have to write in this place. Okay. Then by, class, subject. That means objective form of subject. Objective form of subject. Not subject directly. Objective form of subject. What is objective form of subject? Follow me. Subject. Objective form. He, him. We, us. They, them. These are called objective form. Clear? Objective form. He, him. We, us. They, them. She, her. Okay. Likewise, name Rohim. His father. Okay. Clear? Dear learners, now we'll Now we will explain the rule. Object, then auxiliary verb of next tense, then past participle or V3 plus extension if we have extension, then by plus objective form of subject. Now we will practice with example. Example number one. You have finished the deed. Can you tell what type of tense it is? Can you tell what type of tense it is? It is present perfect tense. And example number 2, she had cooked rice. It is from past perfect tense. At first, what do we have to take? Object. In the sentence, what is object? The deed. The deed is object. So we have to take the deed. Then auxiliary of next tense. As this sentence is from present perfect tense, then the next tense of this tense will be present perfect continuous tense. That means we have to take the auxiliary of present perfect tense. And we know the auxiliary of present perfect tense is have been or has been. And since the deed is singular, so we have to take has been, not had been. Has been. Auxiliary has been. Then past participle. And here verb is finished. Finished is also here past participle. Finished. Finished. Past participle. Then extension. If we have any extension, then we have to take this part. Extension. Here object, verb, auxiliary, then subject. That means no extension in the sentence. Then next, by objective form of subject. So here in this sentence, you is subject. So the objective form of you is you. That means subjective form and objective form is same of you. So you. Here you also. That deed has been. Sorry, my spelling has been wrong. Been. That deed has been finished. I think you can see clearly. Been. That deed has been finished by you. Clear? Now, example number 2. Example. She had cooked rice. It is from. It's a past perfect tense. And if it is past perfect tense, then we have to take the auxiliary of next tense. That means auxiliary of next tense. Auxiliary of next tense. That means we have to take the auxiliary of past perfect continuous tense. Okay. At first you have to take object. Which is object? Rice. Here rice is object. Rice. Then auxiliary, and auxiliary of next tense. Since it is it is an example of past perfect tense that we have to take the auxiliary of past perfect continuous tense, that is had been. Had been is the auxiliary verb of past perfect continuous. Had been. Had been. Then past participle. Past participle of verb. Here verb is cooked, 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 cooked. That means this cooked is V3 past participle. No problem. We have to take it. Cooked. Rice had been cooked. Extension. In the sentence there is no extension. There is no remaining part or additional part. Now we have to follow the next by. By, then objective form of subject. Objective form of subject. In the sentence subject is she. She. And its objective form is her. 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 Rice had been cooked by her. Now we'll check. The example. Object, object, object. Then auxiliary of next tense. Auxiliary of next tense. It is perfect tense. Then we have to take the auxiliary of past perfect continuous tense. That's why we have taken had been. Then past participle. Here verb is cooked. That is cooked. V3 past participle. We have taken cooked. Then by objective form of subject. Objective form of subject. Here subject is she. That's why we have taken her. Objective form of she. Okay. Dear learners, you will practice frequently yourself at home these examples, these rules. Then you can change the voices of all tenses. It may be continuous or non-continuous. That means you can solve the rules of 12 tenses. And now I will offer you some exercises which you will practice at your home, and I'm sure you can develop the idea of voice undoubtedly. Hello students, now I will give you some exercises which you can practice at your home by yourself. Dear learners, follow the whiteboard. Number 1, they have practiced English regularly. They practice English regularly. Number 2, he is making a toy. Number 3, you have killed a snake. Number 4, I have been playing football for an hour. Number 5, she wrote a note. Number 6, we were learning English. Number 7, Rana had bought a bike. Number 8, he had been operating computer. 9, we will do it. And number 10, they will be playing cricket. I have tried to maintain the coherence of tenses. And you can see here, these examples is from continuous and non-continuous also. And when you will change the voice of this sentence, then you have to follow the 2 rules. Follow the rules which you have learned in the last lecture and one as today's lecture. This is present indefinite tense. It is present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense, past indefinite tense, past perfect continuous tense. Number 6, past continuous tense, and number 7 past perfect tense, and number 8 past perfect continuous tense, and number 9 future indefinite tense, then future continuous tense. And all these examples or all these sentence you can solve following the 2 rules, only 2 rules. And the rules are rule of continuous tenses and the rule of non-continuous tenses. And in next lecture I will discuss the rules of imperative sentence, passive voice, and complex sentence, and other rules I will give you. And I hope you sincerely, you attentively practice these examples. If you practice, then you will learn more and more. So, dear learners, I hope you won't face any problem with voice, and if you face any problem, I am with you, no problem. So, number today, best of luck. Assalamu alaikum.